this is Butch from GrizzlyRides.com. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a review of the Douglas Wheel Technologies Diablo True Beadlock wheels. When looking at the Douglas Diablo True Beadlock wheels, a couple things to keep in mind. Other than the obvious fact that with the beadlock you're able to run lower air pressure, so you can maximize your traction and get a larger footprint when traveling through rocks or some rutted trails and routes. So many other great features are the fact that they have an integrated center cap that's actually part of the wheel itself. The next thing would be the actual beadlock ring itself, also made out of aluminum. What Douglas opted to do was, instead of using a traditional steel ring between the wheel, tire, and the beadlock ring, is their beadlock bolts directly into the wheel itself. This in turn makes the wheel lighter than its competitors without sacrificing the overall strength of the wheel. Also, because of the way they designed the beadlock ring, it allows for maximum clean out of mud or snow. This wheel will not get packed up like a traditional beadlock due to the ring not protruding into the wheel. One of the better features that I had in mind for wanting a beadlock wheel is the fact that I trash my lips pretty bad on all my wheels. Due to riding a lot of rocks, tree roots, I always have my lips and the inner portion of my wheels at the lip get pretty severely gouged up. The nice feature about the beadlocks is if I do the same thing to these rings, I simply just pull off the ring, order a new one, and replace it without having to pay for a whole new wheel. Last thing worth mentioning is going to be the appearance of these wheels. The camera doesn't show them justice though. If you notice, there's a lot of black inlays. Also within the wheel itself, which is hard for the camera to pick up, there's a lot of black inlays throughout the wheel. The sides of all the spokes are black, and the little spikes sticking out from the bottom are all black also. It really gives a nice contrast to the wheel with the shiny machine finish and the black alternative with it. Also, thanks to Scott G over at DWT Racing, I was able to test out a preview version of a tire that should be hitting retail in November. That tire is called the Moapa. And although just a test version of the tire, as the final production design will change a bit, I can honestly say just from the preview that anyone looking for a great all-terrain tire should definitely check them out upon their release. I tested them at 5 psi and they managed to flex perfectly over all the rocks, down trees, and logs. The traction was outstanding from them. They maintained a wide footprint, and the handling and the comfort was great even on the rockier trails. Look for the Moapas to hit retail between mid-October and November. Douglas Wheel Technologies has really impressed me with their design for the Diablo True Beadlock wheels. I would highly recommend them to everyone from the casual rider to the rock crawlers. It's a great wheel that has surpassed my expectations in every way, from its appearance, functionality, and strength, to their weight and even their price. They're designed to beat the competition in every way. And with their upcoming release of the Moapa tire, they have a killer 1-2 punch that's going to be hard for their competition to match. This is Butch from GrizzlyRiders.com. Ride safe, but most of all, have fun.